Warning, the following program contains scenes that may not be appropriate for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Are you ready now? I got to freak it out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again. Who said a man can take a stand? He's got a plan. He's got a right. He'll fight to win. He won't give in. He'll watch the signs or pay a price. You stole your pride. You pay the price. Know that it gets you every time. Still, I wanna know, are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around, coming. Are you ready once more? I am not gonna say it again. This is one thing you should know, so you better get it through your head. Are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around, coming, 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 coming. No, I'm not gonna say it again, 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 again. No, I'm not gonna say it again.
Welcome everyone to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, joined once again by Kevin Cannon. And Kevin kicking off tonight's show. You see him on your television screen. We see him right here at ringside. The Gift, Jason Kincaid. He goes one-on-one with the returning hotshot, Danny Duggan.
Danny Duggan coming back a little bit early from a concussion injury, don't you think? I hope Jason Kincaid kicks his head like he's kicking a beach ball down the beach. Actually, I hope Danny does the same thing to Jason. I hope these guys just kill each other, to be honest.
We saw him, Danny Duggan, I'm referring to, last week, coming back, surprising everybody, and he is in action, and we'll see if he is fully recovered, because he has quite the test. Because the Gift, Jason Kincaid, he's been teaming of late with Kamikaze, and I think that some of that may have rubbed, some of Kamikaze's high-flying and unorthodox maneuvers may have rubbed off on the Gift, Jason Kincaid.
Definitely, we've definitely seen Jason Kincaid hitting that top rope, going a little bit faster, a little bit more high octane than we're used to from him, and it's paid off. Those guys have won both their tag team matches in the last couple of weeks here, and now Jason Kincaid fulfilling a singles obligation here before he returns to tag action with the hotshot Danny Duggan.
Hotshot Danny Duggan, tremendous ovation. The fans absolutely love him, and all the cards and letters, and I was told by the CWE promotion they had never received such an influx of mail. Nobody sends mail anymore, but the get well cards for hotshot Danny Duggan were just off the chart.
I wonder if any women sent him like little photos with the get well card. I'm gonna have to go through the mail room and check that out and screen those just in case there's anything wrong with it, you know.
I would imagine there might have been a couple of selfies included in the cards. Collar to elbow hookup. We are underway right now on CWE Wrestling. Hotshot Danny Duggan taking on the Gift, Jason Kincaid. Kevin, tonight's main event, this one is for the books. Chris Hero will challenge your CWE champion heavy metal title shot right here on television tonight.
I don't know if there's ever been a bigger name to come in and get a shot at the CWE title. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be intense. This is going to be a match for the ages.
Chris Hero absolutely setting the territory on fire. Elite 8 finalist. And now he goes for the gold against Heavy Metal.
Wow, I don't know who to take in there. I think Heavy Metal, having AJ Sanchez, having Mr. Incredible in the fold there, yeah. I think Heavy Metal I would give the edge to just because he has those two outside factors. Who knows if one of them, both of them, none of them will be with him tonight. It's kind of a crapshoot with him. He's always got that mental strategy game going where he just switches things up day in, day out, it seems like. But I think that will give him the edge.
Absolutely correct in that assessment there. Headlock takeover, hotshot Danny Duggan in control against the Gift, Jason Kincaid. Kincaid push him over, just gets a count of one. Now both men getting back to their feet, side headlock being applied. Hotshot Danny Duggan being pushed off the ropes. releases the headlock. Oh, big shoulder block. Hotshot Danny Duggan hits the ropes. Oh, we got a crisscross going on right in the middle of the ring.
Guys are getting some cardio in.
Absolutely. Look at that elevation. Oh, no, stops the hip toss. Danny Duggan comes back with a hip toss of his own. Kincaid with the kick out. Oh, and look at that hip toss. And another kick out. These two men going at it right in the middle of the ring. And this is the kind of action you will see when CWE comes to your town. What a sign of respect by the fans here in attendance tonight. Talk about live action. We've got the Lethal Injection Tour. That is coming up in the month of October, featuring Sanjay Dutt, Ring of Honor star, as the tour will feature Jimmy Jacobs and NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Chase Owens. 3 of the big names joining the rest of the CWE roster. We're talking about October the 15th, Verdun, Manitoba. Get set. October 16th, CWE returns to Souris for another tremendous show. What a crowd last time there in Souris.
Wow, Mr. Beefy Goodness strapping the boots back on.
You bet. And then we return to Winnipeg October the 17th, Holy Cross Gymnasium. October 18th, I'm getting excited, CWE returning to Gladstone. And then the Lethal Injection Tour wraps up Sunday, October 19th in Morden, Manitoba.
And Dave Petro, we dropped the bombshell here last week. That show, October the 17th in Winnipeg, that will be the 50-man Rumble to remember. 50 wrestlers, past, present, future, from coast to coast will be participating in this, with the winner getting a title shot in January at the CWE 6th anniversary show.
We have seen so many names, so many Manitoba wrestling alumni coming back for the 50-man Rumble to remember. You know the CWE promotion always has surprises up their sleeve. As those names get announced in the coming weeks, we'll have them for you right here on CWE television. And put this in your favorite list in your browser, CWEcanada.ca. Get all the information, or go to our Facebook page, CWE Canada.
This match being brought to you by Metro Driving School. Have a kid, have a wife that needs to learn how to drive. Give Metro Driving School a call. Get a hold of them. They'll get you some lessons. They'll get you being safe on the road.
No, wait. I understand the importance of the Metro Driving School, but kids, because children, the teenagers need to know the rules of the road. But you said that get a wife to learn how to drive?
Yeah, some of the guys that I know, they are very hesitant to allow their ladies to drive their vehicles.
Just a tad bit sexist.
With good reason, though. This matchup
Just gonna leave that one alone.
These guys are very evenly contested thus far.
You're changing the subject now.
You bet.
Oh, what a tremendous clothesline, the elevation. And look at that drop kick.
Wow, Danny Duggan knocked some dust off the rafters, I think, with that clothesline. He got high up on there.
We're not seeing any ring rust whatsoever. Hotshot Danny Duggan, tremendous.
Big senton on to Jason Kincaid.
1, 2, oh, the 2 count. Hotshot Danny Duggan looking tremendous in his return back to the CWE. The fans are appreciative. We're appreciative. I don't know if the gift Jason Kincaid's appreciative, but this has been an evenly contested matchup, and looks like Hotshot Danny Duggan, oh, maybe not. There's still some life in Jason Kincaid.
And those shots to the head must hurt extra hard, because I doubt that Danny Duggan is completely healed from that concussion injury.
Oh, what a tremendous clothesline he took from at the hands of Mr. Incredible and AJ Sanchez, and that sneaky, shameless attack several weeks back. Heavy Metal and his cronies basically out to get Hotshot Danny Duggan and keep him out of title contention. That's my theory anyway.
Whoa, big back elbow from Danny Duggan in the corner on Jason Kincaid. Danny Duggan has something to prove here today.
He certainly does, hard into the turnbuckles. Oh, Kincaid with the elevation. Hotshot Danny Duggan, oh, blocks the clothesline. Was that a headbutt, Kevin Cannon?
I believe it was. Jason Kincaid's head's in better shape than Danny Duggan's is, so meet the two heads together. Who's going to come out on top?
The gift, Jason Kincaid, one of the most unorthodox wrestlers ever to cross paths here in the CWE. And look at that, like a swinging net breaker outside the ring, catapulted himself in there and gets a 2 count on Hotshot Danny Duggan.
And every time Danny Duggan's body hits the mat and his neck jolts a little and his head shakes a little, that's got to be ringing his bell. That's got to be doing some damage. He's got to be feeling the effects of all that.
Hotshot Danny Duggan now slow to get up. The gift, Jason Kincaid, picking him up, and oh, Hotshot Danny Duggan able to fight back a little bit. Comes back with a big boot to the face. And now, setting him up for a suplex. Oh, man!
Wow!
That one came right out of left field. Hot shot Danny Duggan just shaking off the cobwebs. Goes for pin, hooks the leg, and he gets no! The gift Jason Kincaid able to kick out at the count of 2.
Since coming to the CWE, one thing I will give Jason Kincaid is he is a hard man to put away. It takes a lot to keep him down.
Coming up with another suplex. Oh, Kincaid able to get from behind. Oh, and flattens hot shot Danny Duggan. Oh, what's this? Coming up.
Wow.
I have never seen that maneuver
It's
before.
over. He's done.
He is done absolutely. Oh! I thought by getting his head rammed with that, how could you even call that? Snap DDT? Would you call it that?
I would.
That was just a tremendous maneuver, and hotshot Danny Duggan, he looks like he is literally out of it. And Jason Kincaid, he is now on his feet. He's going to finish off hotshot Danny Duggan right now. Oh no! Danny Duggan able to come back with a tremendous elbow. The gift Jason Kincaid comes back with one of his own. Look at both men right in the middle of the ring, duking it out.
You gotta think Danny Duggan's probably seen 3 Jason Kincaids right now, and he's just swinging at the one in the middle. He's got to be dazed. He's got to be feeling this.
Oh, comes back. These men are going toe-to-toe right in the middle of the ring. Up until this point has been a tremendous matchup. No tomfoolery, I would say. Both men sticking to the rule book. Rough, but not really much rule breaking going on. Both men showing good sportsmanship. Jason Kincaid now taking a bit of a break.
I don't blame him.
Outside the ring area, he's coming back in. Hot shot Danny Duggan now. Trying to get back to his feet, back to the vertical position. To get Jason Kincaid going up to the top. Oh, Danny Duggan pasting a forearm right to the side of the head of Jason Kincaid. And now he's going up to the second rope. Jason Kincaid perched up there trying to fight his way out of a superplex. You can see that one coming.
And they're struggling for control on that top.
Oh, he got
Danny
him.
Duggan ends up the one taking Jason Kincaid hard to the mat. Danny Duggan still reeling from the effects of the beating he's been taking in this match from Jason Kincaid, and vice versa, might I add, though both these men taking a lot.
The referee has got the... Oh, look at this!
Look
look at
joining
this!
the party.
Here comes the cavalry. AJ Sanchez tosses Jason Kincaid out of the ring. The referee calling for the bell. And Heavy Metal and AJ Sanchez are just going to work on hotshot Danny Duggan. And that's what these two guys do best. Sneak attacks and chicanery. And look at this. Look at this. He just clocks hotshot Danny Duggan with the CWE champion. Hotshot Danny Duggan, a man recovering from a concussion, and he gets knocked on his noggin by, by Heavy Metal, by that championship belt. That is just a disgusting sneak attack. AJ Sanchez just stalking and lurking over him, and now he calls for the microphone. I don't know if I want to hear what he has to say.
Of a new day, the beginning of a revolution. One of your heroes has been extinguished tonight, and later on, I'm about to extinguish another.
Sending out the warning shots for Chris Hero. Heavy Metal and AJ Sanchez laying out hotshot Danny Duggan.
I wonder where Mr. Incredible is.
Fans, we had some fun at Rookies over the past weekend with the ALS Challenge. Let's go to some highlights from that tremendous event.
He's ready to go. 3, 2, 1.
That was disappointing.
3, 2, 1. Come on. Way to go, tough guy.
Gentlemen, wait.
2, 3. at 3.
Slow.
Someone help her. Let's go. Got a new fanny pack.
Oh my God! Do you have no shame?
No shame. Let me kill.
What the fuck is this? Oh my God! Okay, that's
Happy I brought a towel.
All
All right.
3, 2, 1. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, this is my man. He's donated your 20 grand.
Wrestling fans, get set for the Lethal Injection Tour, coming soon to a town near you, featuring TNA and Ring of Honor star Sanjay Dutt. From Ring of Honor, Jimmy Jacobs will appear, and the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Chase Owens. The tour kicks off October the 15th in Virden, Manitoba. Thursday, October 16th in Souris, Manitoba. Friday night, October 17th, the Holy Cross Gymnasium in Winnipeg will feature all the stars of the CWE. Gladstone, Manitoba, get set. Saturday, October the 18th, CWE makes its return to Gladstone, and the tour will wrap up Sunday, October 19th in Morden, Manitoba. For information on these and all the CWE events, go to cwecanada.ca.
Running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna...
Wrestling fans, when in Gladstone, stay at the beautiful and historical Gladstone Hotel, a proud sponsor of the CWE.
Don't let the sound of your own...
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I've had more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petrol ringside, Kevin Cannon not at ringside with me. You see him on your television screen. He's leading the Rebel Bobby Collins to the ring. Bobby Collins going one-on-one with impressive Anthony Wayne. The Cannon Cartel has been running roughshod all over the CWE. Let's take a look at some of the results from the past few weeks. That's a look back at some of the disgusting tactics over the past few weeks. That shameless attack on Caveman Broda, Manitoba wrestling legend. Entering the ringside area right now, the fans love this guy, impressive Anthony Wayne. He's going one-on-one with the Rebel Bobby Collins. Wrestling fans, I have just received a note from the dressing room area that hotshot Danny Duggan is comfortable backstage. He is not showing any signs of another concussion as a result of that attack by AJ Sanchez, and Heavy Metal. Hotshot Danny Duggan appears to be coherent and mad, absolutely angry at some of the disrespect that's being shown by the CWE heavyweight champion, Heavy Metal, who will go one-on-one in our main event with Chris Hero, the CWE championship on the line. One fall, 30-minute time limit. The referee called for the bell. The Rebel Bobby Collins, an impressive Anthony Wayne, and it's not very often that Anthony Wayne is not that much height difference in this match. Bobby Collins, not one of your more taller athletes here in the CWE, but what he lacks in height, he makes up in ringside and in-ring experience. A veteran, been around since the 90s, the Rebel Bobby Collins, now under the tutelage of the maniacal Kevin Cannon, and I can say that because he can't hear me right now. Maybe he can, maybe he's just pretending to ignore me. Both men right in the middle of the ring, collar and elbow hook. No! Anthony Wayne going from behind, got a side headlock on the Rebel Bobby Collins. Fans want to remind you, coming up the month of October, write these dates down in your calendar. The Lethal Injection Tour featuring Sanjay Dutt and Jimmy Jacobs, a couple of tremendous Ring of Honor stars, and the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Chase Owens will be appearing in those live events as well. October the 15th, Thursday in Burden. Sorry, that's Wednesday in Burden. October the 16th, Thursday in Souris. Another tremendous event. Last time, packed to the rafters. Get your tickets in advance. Ray Walker, I'm challenging you, Souris. And then, the 50-man Rumble to Remember, Friday night, October the 17th, Holy Cross Gymnasium, Winnipeg, Manitoba. That one, guaranteed to be a sellout. Fans, you need to go to CWEcanada.ca to find out how you can get your tickets in advance. We turned away hundreds at the door last year at that tremendous event. You want to be part of that. Friday night, October 17th in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Saturday night, October 18th, Gladstone gets set for a tremendous CWE event there. And the Lethal Injection Tour wraps up Sunday, October 19th in beautiful Morden, Manitoba. The Access Event Center has been home to some tremendous action in Morden. And when you're down in Morden, make sure you drop in and say hi to Chris and Dana at the Dairy Queen right there in Morden. Or one of our great sponsors, Giant Tiger in Morden, Manitoba. Get all your party supplies and Halloween goodies over at Giant Tiger out there. Impressive Anthony Wayne just got a big forearm across the back from the Rebel Bobby Collins. Bobby Collins now raking the laces of his boot into the eyes of Anthony Wayne, and now raking his nails across the back. He is just punishing Anthony Wayne. Anthony Wayne has come up short in pretty much every match so far in the CWE, but he's always been a fierce competitor, but now he's just being brutalized by the Rebel Bobby Collins. And Bobby Collins several months ago was nothing like that. He was a gentleman both in and outside of the ring. He would take time after CWE events to sign autographs and pose for pictures and talk to some of the great fans. And now, under the tutelage, under the mind control of Kevin Cannon, he has turned his back on the fans. He has turned his back on the locker room, and now just not a nice guy to be around. He even calls me by the wrong name when he sees me, and I've known that guy for 20 years. Just no respect whatsoever. Anthony Wayne picking up the Rebel Bobby Collins. Oh, coming up? No, tried to get a swinging, bit of a net breaker, but Bobby Collins holding on to the top rope, and now delivers a kick to the back of impressive Anthony Wayne. Earlier on, we showed you some highlights of some of the great CWE stars taking the ALS Challenge, and some of those challengers are right on our Facebook page as well. If you or someone you know want to challenge somebody from the CWE locker room you didn't see in some of the results we've seen so far, do that. ALS doing a great job raising money and creating awareness for something that's just so debilitating, and they need your money to fund more research. Someday, ALS might become a thing of the past. Anthony Wayne now coming alive in the ringside area. Picks up the Rebel Bobby Collins, and look at the strength of Anthony Wayne. Impressive Anthony Wayne. Body slamming the Rebel Bobby Collins on that hard plywood floor in a ringside area. No pads there, wrestling fans. And bonks his head into the apron, and there's limited padding there too. Anthony Wayne showing some fire here. Tosses the Rebel Bobby Collins back into the ring. Kevin Cannon not looking very amused. And here comes Anthony Wayne up to the top rope. He is off. Oh, comes back with a double chop on the top of the head of Bobby Collins. 1, 2. Bobby Collins able to kick out. Kevin Cannon looked like he was about to try to save his man in that one. Oh, misses with the elbow. Mistimed that one, allowing Bobby Collins now to get back to his feet. Oh, delivers a hard right hand to the top of the head and now choking him with a boot. The Rebel Bobby Collins is ruthless. That flurry of offense by Anthony Wayne basically has raised the blood pressure of Bobby Collins and now trying to get him into a, looks like a sharpshooter. Oh! Anthony Wayne able to kick out. And now he is getting back to his feet. The crowd absolutely behind Anthony Wayne, and I smell upset in the making. Hard right hand. Another one to the top of the Rebel Bobby Collins. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, look at that chop right to the middle of the chest. Kevin Cannon is beside himself, and he gets a headbutt. Oh, that serves him right. And here comes Anthony Wayne. Oh, he misses with the clothesline. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Oh, boy. The offense, the flurry of offense was short-lived, and now Bobby Collins gets him over in the sharpshooter. And Anthony Wayne gives up nothing that he could do. The Cannon Cartel looked a little wobbly at times, but the ring veteran, the Rebel Bobby Collins, he comes through in the crunch, and he gets the victory over impressive Anthony Wayne. And Kevin Cartel got a bonk on his head for good measure. And look, he's putting him back in the sharpshooter. Absolutely disgusting. The referee needs to break that up. Fans, when we come back, CWE Championship on the line. Heavy Metal defends against Chris Hero. That is coming up next.
You know what value is? It's being able to afford a clean, comfortable room at Motel 6 when you visit your relatives instead of staying at their house. Can't put a price on that. I'm Tom Bodette from Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Give your body the edge in one click with musclesbymyers.com. We have sports supplements, vitamins and minerals for all lifestyles and levels of fitness. And call or email for free one-on-one guidance. Smart buyers shop at Myers and musclesbymyers.com.
Yo, has anybody got any maintenance, something? I got this thing stuck.
Whoa, I swear to God, he must have dropped an angel because it ain't nothing but LITA.
What
You got a problem here?
I need a screwdriver or a hammer. I put something in here.
Whoa.
What?
In this city, I'm the man with the black hammer. I got you if you want it.
Do you have a black hammer for me?
I always got the black hammer for anybody.
No, I mean, I'm more like a maintenance issue. I just wanted to get something.
I got you. Black hammer works every time.
It works every time, huh?
Every time.
I don't think your black hammer is gonna work this time. I'm sure. I'm good. I don't need your black hammer, man.
Really?
Take a walk,
Just
Hugh.
talking about this.
Oh. It's a black hammer.
Check.
Hey everybody, I'm Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, and you're watching CWE TV.
right, wrestling fans, the moment you've been waiting for on today's broadcast, the CWE Championship on the line, coming towards the ringside area, the challenge, our Elite 8 finalist. He, of course, was defeated by Mentolo in one of the best matchups we have ever seen here in the CWE, Chris Hero. And we have seen in the past few weeks, Chris Hero and Heavy Metal basically jawing with Heavy Metal and AJ Sanchez. And last week, Chris Hero went one-on-one with AJ Sanchez, and we saw the return of hotshot Danny Duggan. And then Chris Hero was basically put in a position, and he defeated AJ Sanchez right in the middle of the ring. And as a result of that victory, he goes one-on-one with that man this week, Heavy Metal. Kevin Cannon, you are back at ringside. You've got a bit of an ice pack on the top of your head.
A small price to pay for a big victory like that. Do you realize Anthony Wayne is just a couple weeks removed from being the #1 contender for that title, and Bobby Collins just defeated him by submission in the middle of the ring? I cannot believe how much that shoots Bobby Collins up the ranks. This is a great day for the Cannon Cartel.
Oh, wait a minute. Anthony Wayne's record here in the CWE is something like 0-16.
But he was the #1 contender just a couple weeks ago. He was the top guy. He was the guy that Heavy Metal decided deserved a title shot more than anyone else on the roster.
I understand that. But Heavy Metal, throughout his reign as the CWE champion, has been cherry-picking his opponents. We saw a title defense against Sidney Manson. We saw one against Anthony Wayne. But this week, he's got his hands full with a man that has impressed all over the CWE territory. We're talking about Chris Hero.
Chris Hero has had some big victories since being here. He defeated a champion already in the CWE. He defeated the 123approved.ca television champion, Anderson Tyson Moore, in a non-title match, which was the qualifying round of the Elite 8 tournament. So Chris Hero, no stranger to big-time matches, to matches along the line here, to matches that mean a lot in the CWE, and not only just the CWE, around the world. Chris Hero's been in all kinds of title matches. He's held all kinds of championships. He's won tournaments. He's won battle royals. Chris Hero can perform under pressure. We know that.
Absolutely correct. And Heavy Metal, one of the premier heavyweights here in the CWE, ducking major challengers of it now. I think in his mind, he thought that with his help, AJ Sanchez would have defeated Chris Hero, and Chris Hero would have been cheated out of a title shot. But we saw hotshot Danny Duggan not allowing that to happen last week. And of course, Chris Hero getting the victory over AJ Sanchez, and now has a chance to make history right here in the CWE.
Danny Duggan needs to listen to his doctors and stay home and heal. He needs to stop worrying about Heavy Metal, stop worrying about AJ Sanchez, stop worrying about the CWE Championship, and let his head get clear.
Jacked and fanny packed. In fact, last Thursday in the Winnipeg Sun, Doug Lenny wrote a story about the fanny packs, and of course prominently featured our own hotshot Danny Duggan in that. And Danny Duggan, as I mentioned a few moments ago, resting comfortably back in the locker room area. No side effects from that heinous attack once again by Heavy Metal and AJ Sanchez. And basically, it almost seems to me that they're issuing a warning shot, telling Danny Duggan to keep his nose out of Heavy Metal's business and maybe not be lurking around ringside, and maybe returning some of the favor, maybe a bit of a beating that he owes AJ Sanchez and Heavy Metal, our CWE champion.
I think Danny Duggan should heed that warning. Listen to what Heavy Metal, AJ Sanchez, and everyone else here is telling him. Stay back in his room at the Motel 6. He's got the good fortune to be in one of the most comfortable beds in the world, staying at the Motel 6 on the #1 highway just west of Winnipeg there.
Tom Bodette says leave the light on.
That's right. Danny Duggan needs to stay home, rest, or his career is going to be significantly shortened if he keeps coming here and going toe-to-toe against guys like Heavy Metal, guys of that caliber, while he is not 100% and not fully healed.
Heavy Metal now with the arm lock on Chris Hero. Chris Hero now coming over. Is he going to go up and over to escape that? No! Comes around, reverses the side headlock now on Heavy Metal. And Heavy Metal going for the hair. Back to the ropes. Shoots him off. Oh, both men colliding hard in the middle of the ring. Says, let's try that again, he says to Chris Hero. Now, Chris Hero giving up considerable amount of weight to Heavy Metal, but Chris Hero definitely has the cardiovascular skills. We've seen that so far in the CWE.
Heavy Metal is a good, solid frame to him. He is stiff, heavy, solid. He cannot be budged by simply just running into him with a guy the size of Chris Hero. Heavy Metal is a true champion. He's a true heavyweight. He's a true deserving man to hold that title.
Well, I'm not going to knock his in-ring ability because he has shown that he can go toe-to-toe with some of the guys right here in the locker room, and he's our CWE champion. Let's not ever forget that. However, what I have an issue is forming that unholy alliance with Mr. Incredible and that man you see nursing Heavy Metal in the ringside area, AJ Sanchez, and Chris Hero now. Oh, those guys avoiding, and he thinks he's outsmarted him, and Chris Hero coming back with a tremendous chop. Conspicuous by his absence at ringside, but we know he's in the locker room area, Mr. Incredible.
Did you see who he was talking to there? Who he was making a pass at? Oh, Mr. Incredible. You've got a lot to learn. I love you, Mr. Incredible, but I'm going to have to sit you down and teach you a few things about talking to women one day and show you how it's done.
It did seem innocent enough because he looked like he was coming to the aid of Lita with his black hammer.
It's all about the presentation.
Absolutely. And look at that look on Lita's face when he did produce that black hammer, which he has from time to time used in the ring, much to the dismay of his opponents.
Oh yes, that black hammer has won him a few matches since coming here to the CWE.
Not won him over many ladies though. That's from what I understand.
That's neither here nor there.
Heavy Metal now pounding on top of the head of Chris Hero in this tremendous CWE championship matchup. One fall, 60-minute time limit. Referee right in there. Now with a face lock, and I can't see it from my vantage point right now. Oh, now the camera crew doing a great job, and that is a legitimate front face lock. Sometimes a guy can slip a finger in the nose or basically pull maybe a bit of a fish hook on the mouth.
Yeah, you gotta watch you don't get your finger bit when you do that.
Oh, Chris Hero coming back with a hard right hand to the ample midsection of Heavy Metal. And Heavy Metal now having none of that. Comes back with an elbow of his own and comes back with a knee. Oh, to the side of the head, the neck area of Chris Hero, and he gets a 2 count. Chris Hero now needs to get back to a vertical base because I don't think with that some of that the weight of Heavy Metal now keeping him down, it will make it impossible for Chris Hero to mount any kind of an offense. And now, yes, he's getting back to his vertical base, but Heavy Metal pushing him into the turnbuckles and now driving the shoulder into the midsection of Chris Hero.
I think after this match, I'm going to call the Motel 6 and arrange for Chris Hero and Danny Duggan to have a bedroom together, push their beds side by side. They can nurse each other's injuries because right now, Chris Hero is taking a beating from our CWE champion, Heavy Metal. Him and Danny Duggan are going to be able to lay there, put ice packs on each other, watch cartoons, and complain about how badly they got beat up and how unfair the world is.
I know hotshot Danny Duggan, when he has a moment to relax, he is not watching cartoons. In fact, the last time I had an opportunity to call him, it was about 10 o'clock at night, he was watching like Survivor Series 1993. This man is always watching wrestling. He is always on YouTube. He is scouting out opponents from all over North America. And of course, because to be at the very top of the game, you've got to perform always with some of the top talent. And hotshot Danny Duggan, this guy's got more aeroplan miles than anybody I know, always going across North America and across Canada, taking on #1 contenders everywhere.
From coast to coast, east to west, north to south, in the matter of a month, Danny Duggan travels the continent, if not the world sometimes. He is definitely the most well-traveled independent wrestler today.
Oh, Chris Hero getting a mouthful of ring post. Heavy Metal just tossing him there now. Heavy Metal back in the ring, says the referee, count him out. He's got a 10 count to get back in the ring, or the winner of this match will be your CWE champion, Heavy Metal.
And there's where the strategy lies within the champion. Heavy Metal can win this match and retain his title via countout. However, Chris Hero, if he were to win via countout, he would not take the championship gold home.
Chris Hero struggling to get back to his feet, and now he beats the count back into the ring, and Heavy Metal looks absolutely shocked, and now unloading a series of hard kicks to the chest of Chris Hero and just going to town. I don't know if Chris Hero is in any kind of shape. That might have just been instinct to get back in the ring to beat the count. We don't know what kind of shape Chris Hero is. He's unable right now to get to his feet, and now Heavy Metal pasting him with a couple of hard right hands. Chris Hero able to get out his arm to block a few of those shots, and oh, what an uppercut elbow. Heavy Metal goes back for another one. He gets a boot right to the side of the head. Chris Hero able to get some of his faculties back, ducks out of the way of a charging Heavy Metal, delivers a huge knife-edge chop, and another chop. Oh, Heavy Metal swinging wildly, and now another chop, a fourth chop off the ropes. Oh, and a clothesline. Heavy Metal not going down. Another clothesline. A third, no, ducks under the clothesline, ducks under another clothesline, and look at that. Oh, he got him. He got him. AJ Sanchez lurking around the ringside. He looks concerned. And now Chris Hero, the full advantage. The momentum has swung. We could see a new CWE champion right now. Here he comes, Chris Hero. Oh, look at that. Heavy Metal now gets a big boot to the side of the head. Kevin Cannon, this could be history.
Things are not looking good for Heavy Metal as far as retaining the championship goes right now. I think he's out cold.
1, 2, and 3, no!
Wow, I think he was a flash KO there. He was out cold for a second. Luckily, he regained his senses in time to kick out of that pinfall.
I smell title change happening right here on CWE television this week. History in the making. Chris Hero now looking to finish off the CWE champion, Heavy Metal, and claim the championship gold on his own. Set him up. Oh, a big knee to the midsection. And now look at Heavy Metal. Oh, what a maneuver.
Big pump handle slam.
Chris Hero able to get out of that. Both men taking tremendous amounts of punishment in this matchup. This is the kind of action you will see when CWE Canada comes to your town. Ladies and gentlemen, go to our website for the details on the Lethal Injection Tour starting in October.
The man I am most excited to see on the Lethal Injection Tour is the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Chase Owens. Dave Petro, if you have not had the opportunity to see this man in action, I suggest you go to YouTube, you go to Google, you go to whatever means necessary. You look up his matches and you watch this man wrestle because he can put on a performance. He is one incredible wrestler.
And putting on a performance right here, right now, is Chris Hero. He's got Heavy Metal down in the middle of the ring, and he's going up to the top. This could be it. AJ Sanchez now.
Wondering how long it would take.
He's sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. He just gets a double axe handle on the top of the head. But Heavy Metal now turns around. Oh, and a low blow, a kick, and we have seen this before.
Tiger bomb.
He is setting him up. Oh, Chris Hero able to reverse it. Comes out with another elbow, and there we go. Oh!
Knockout shot right there. Wow.
1, 2, new champion. No, the referee.
AJ Sanchez just rips the referee from the ring.
He just pulled him right out. Heavy Metal is not moving, and the referee has disqualified. Oh my, this is an injustice. He has disqualified Heavy Metal for that interference from AJ Sanchez, and your champion will remain Heavy Metal. And now Chris Hero taking out his frustrations on both men, and that's short-lived because 2 against 1 does not sit well with those guys. And now we're seeing ruthless double teaming. Chris Hero, now he is in a bad situation, ladies and gentlemen. Double elbow, and Chris Hero is the winner of this match, but he is not your CWE champion. And AJ Sanchez is picking him up, and we saw this earlier on in the program when they knocked out Hotshot Danny Duggan, and Heavy Metal kissing the belt, and he is about to deliver. There he is! Hot shot out here. He won't let that happen. And he just clocks AJ Sanchez. Heavy Metal bailing out. He's trying to grab his championship belt. And Hotshot Danny Duggan coming to the aid of Chris Hero. And Chris Hero,
Yeah, punch him.
he is just dazed. He doesn't know what is going on. But he is the winner of the match. But he is not your champion. Heavy Metal disqualified. And Chris Hero denied his chance at becoming the CWE champion. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Kevin Cannon and everyone here at CWE Wrestling, Dave Petro saying good night.